I was recently traveling down to Jerusalem from the northern area of Israel, and what was interesting to see is as we drove alongside the Jordan River, there was area right east of the Jordan River outside of Israel that was very, very green and lush, and compared to all the other area and the landscape around it, which was very barren, this just stuck out as something that was really interesting. And this is what the tribes of Reuven and Gad saw when the Jewish nation was going into Israel. They said, hey, 1 second, we want to stop right here because it looks like this area, compared to everything else we're seeing across the river and in Israel, is really a great place for our animals to pasture. We want to stay here. We're not going into Israel. And it seemed like they had a good claim because, like I said, it's obvious even today that that area has a very, very good, rich area for the animals to graze. So what they do wrong? Our rabbis explain that obviously they were lacking in their love and appreciation for the land of Israel, because had they really appreciated the land of Israel as much as they should, they would not have given that all up just because it was a great place for their animals to graze. And unfortunately, the way they got punished was when the Jewish people were exiled out of their land. The first two tribes to go, 8 years before the rest, were these two tribes. Because they did not value the land did not bring them value, and they got exiled from it early. And this is a common theme that we always have to keep in mind, is that when we do mitzvos or when we pray, if we don't give the value to the prayer, we don't find it that important, we look at it as a burden and something we don't want to do, we can't expect that we're going to get that value brought to us from the prayer, that our prayers will be answered and we're going to get the salvation we're looking for. Only when we truly give value to the mitzvos and realize their importance, will they give us their value back and bring us the blessings that we've been waiting for. Have a great week.